We're continuing to follow some developing news tonight out of Taylorsville.
Yeah, Spencer Joseph has been following this for us all afternoon into the evening. There was a SWAT standoff. It's lasted for hours. He is live, as we can see, with the very active scene still behind you. Spencer, tell us what's going on out there.
Well, right now, just in the last couple of minutes, we've heard several people over loudspeakers just behind us calling for him to come out of the house with his hands up and to exit the house. In fact, we're hearing some right now. I don't know if you can hear that just in the background. It's very faint in the background there, but you can hear them calling to this individual inside the house that we're about 500 feet away from. Now, we were standing right here a little bit earlier when we heard a loud boom. Take a listen. This is actually tear gas that was fired into the home. Jeez. So this all started around 4:14 this afternoon in a domestic violence call that came in between a father and son. Now, Unified Police arrived to find the father injured. He was removed from that situation. But as the situation escalated, the son barricaded himself inside this home in Taylorsville, and shots were fired at police, and they returned fire. Now, here's Sheriff Rosie Rivera talking about how police are taking things methodically during this tense standoff.
Time is on our side. We're not going to go rushing in. He's already fired at us, so we know what the potential could be. We have a lot of patience, a lot of training, and we'll continue to do that for our community here. I just want them to know that there's a lot of us here in their community, but we're here because there was this situation here that needs to be resolved, and we don't want anybody hurt.
So you heard the community mentioned by Sheriff Rivera here. There are a lot of homes here in close proximity, even some actually being hit by gunfire. We've seen a garage door across the street with bullet holes in it. Now, here's a gentleman that lives just a few doors down from this home and says he immediately left and took his daughter out to go shopping so she could be away from this standoff.
I've never heard anything like this. I've never in any place that I've lived. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we just heard the bullhorn, relaxed, normal day. I just got off work, got home, and yeah, I'm glad I came home and, got my kid out.
Now, we are hearing some things that are towards the home. You can hear those booms kind of in the background as we come back live here. So this is definitely a very tense situation as police are still on scene. You can see this entire area in this Taylorsville community is blocked off, and of course this standoff is still happening. But for now, we're going to toss it back to you in studio.
Now, Spencer, I saw you mention on social media you were in a press conference with Sheriff Rosie Rivera when remnants of tear gas impacted that briefing. What can you tell us that took place there?
So you can hear the booms in the background. That was kind of what was happening at the time. And then tear gas blew right here. Sheriff Rivera was actually sitting right where we are, and that actually was getting in our eyes, making our nose run. And we're about 500 feet away from the home. And I can only imagine what that would be being right in it. I mean, I've never experienced tear gas like that, making your eyes water, making your nose run. And we moved that press conference about 1,000 feet away because it was really affecting us. But of course, the scene's still active, and we'll stay out here until it resolves. But for now, live in Taylorsville, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.